Hi Nathan, this is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps. I'm here to do your video evaluation. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's watch a swing here and talk about what we see. Okay, so let's talk a little bit, Nathan, about your setup as a hitter, how you set up in the batter's box. Okay, a couple good things. It appears that your feet here are parallel and you're in an athletic position. In other words, your feet are a little bit farther than shoulder width apart, which is good. Back foot's a little bit past shoulder width, so that's all good. Let's click this forward a little bit. Okay, so one thing I would recommend, Nathan, is from a standpoint of making a change is where you have your bat right now, buddy. Okay, it's very difficult to have what we call a short swing if our bat is behind our head like that. We want to have that bat up above our helmet. Okay, our goal is just to drop our hands down and deliver the barrel to the baseball. And when you have your bat wrapped around your head like that, the path of that bat has to be like this. Then it finally goes through the strike zone. Okay? Or for you, it's going to go like this. It's just going to go that way. And the whole time you're swinging that bat, it remains level. And you're probably thinking to yourself, or mom and dad are thinking, well, that's good. You have to be level. Well, yeah, you do have to be level, Nathan, but you don't want to be level too soon. Okay? When you have your bat behind your head like that and you go on one plane all the way, it's going to take you too long to get from point A, which is, back here where you're starting from, to point B down here where the ball's coming in. Okay? And you probably get away with it right now at the level of competition you're playing at, but you won't play at that level all the time. And it won't be long, and the pitchers are going to start throwing harder. And you've got to be able to do things to counteract that. And one thing would be is to get that barrel up here more. Okay? So let's talk about your route to the baseball. Okay? And as we said, your bat's level all the way. Okay? And we only really want it to be level, Nathan, between about right here where it is right now and about right there in front of home plate. Between there and there, that's where we want the bat to be level. Otherwise, we need to have the bat start on a downward path to level and not just stay on a level path throughout your swing. A downhill path to level is going to make your swing shorter, quicker, faster. Okay? And the shorter and quicker you can get your barrel, your bat, from point A where you start to point B where the ball is, the better off you're going to be. That would give you the ability to wait longer to decide whether or not you want to swing. Right now, most of the pitchers you probably face throw maybe one pitch or maybe two pitches. And as you get older, and I want you to keep thinking about the big picture here, in 3 or 4 or 5 years when you're in high school, they're going to have multiple secondary pitches. Curveball, changeup, slider, all those kind of things. And the longer you can wait before you decide, before you recognize what kind of pitch it's going to be, the better off you're going to be. Okay? So, once you get to here, buddy, you're pretty good. Okay? This little snapshot right here of where you are at contact, there's some good things there. We have that. We have this. We have this. Our head's kind of in the right direction here. I'd like to see a little more down towards the back of that back of that barrel, not where the ball is going, but where the ball is, which is right on the barrel right now. This is a good look right here. This bent back leg like this, that's really good. Your front foot's in reasonable good shape. We'd like to see it, completely closed like that, and you have it open a little bit, but it's not horrible. It's not bad. Okay, so there are some good things here that I'm seeing in your swing. We want to make sure that, let's watch what happens after contact. Okay, you get pretty good extension through the baseball. Okay, so that's good. Let's see where your finish goes. Okay, so not a bad finish. I would rather see those hands as you come down and your barrel comes here, and have that bat come way up here and have what we call a high finish and get the knob of that bat facing that pitcher, but that's not too bad. Okay, let's look at one more swing here. Okay, so not too bad again. I see some of the same things. You did a better job this time with your front foot. That's better. I like that. You might, Nathan, want to get a little bit wider in your stance. You're a little bit narrow. You might have the ability to get more juice out of that swing if there was, at this point in your swing, there was more space between your front and your back leg. Okay? So you understand what we're trying to do as a hitter, Nathan, is trying to drive this knee down to the inside of that front foot. Once we get that, once we drive that down, then we got to capture it against that front foot and create resistance between our backside and our front side. That resistance creates energy that flows up your body through your core muscles, out through your hands, and to the baseball. So I think if you got a little wider, you might have the ability to generate more energy by driving that back knee down into a firm closed front side. A firm closed front side. Okay, that's a better finish too. Okay, let's go back. Okay, see the difference in this where you are here, where you were last time. See the space in between your legs. So you might have gotten a little bit wider in that swing, which I think is a good way to go. That's a pretty good look right there. It's a classic look. One thing I would like to see a little bit better job of is having your head and your eyes kind of pointed down back here. And I can't see that from this angle, but just make sure you got your head, we call it buried behind the barrel. Buried behind the barrel. We want to be looking out where the ball is going to go. We want to look at the ball, hitting a pretty square shot on the barrel. Now, as you can see on this pitch, your barrel's right here, and it looks like you're going to hit the baseball right about there. So you missed your barrel a little bit, but not too bad. So in closing, Nathan, the thing I would concentrate the most on is getting a little bit wider. Okay, a little bit wider. And then just kind of going through your checkpoints. Okay, which is front foot closed, back knee driving down, and then finish with a high finish. Okay, finish with a high finish. Get that bat. Let's follow you through here, see where you go on this one. Instead of even with that back shoulder, let's get above that back shoulder, okay? Okay, buddy, keep up the good work. Things are going good there for you. And tell your mom and dad that we want to thank you guys for coming to ABC baseball camps, and we hope to see you again next year. So long.